Rihanna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your September taroscopic, baby. How y'all been, Scorpios? I hope you have been super fantabulous, living it up all of August, enjoyed all the cataclysmic and wonderful energy and galactic powers that were coming your way, and had a much better month than I have. Anyways, with that being said, welcome back, fam. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high five, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. I hope you guys are feeling this good vibe coming through. Now, to get things started, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you choose to join, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to call it. And I want to go ahead and put this out there, guys. Thank you so much for checking on me and sending your prayers and your light and your love my way. Truly appreciate it. It has been an interesting time for those of you that don't know. My job is located in Houston, Texas, but I live in Kingwood, Texas now. Meaning, yes, we were by all of the flooding, all of the rescues that are still going on as even today. We're dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. And thank you for just the kind words you guys have sent my way. I truly appreciate it. Me and my family. So with that being said, thank you. Big love. I am super highly emotional. No, the water did not touch us, but we were surrounded all around. We didn't get milk and water and all the supplies until yesterday, which it just made me feel so thankful for everybody who does their part and everybody who just really helped each other out. So with that being said, we're going to talk about what's going on up in the heavens. Yes, full moon energy coming in on the 6th in the sign of Pisces, known as the corn moon. Then we have Mercury going direct, okay, finally moving on, and communication should be clearing up for us on the 5th. Now, we have a new moon going into the sign of Libra on the 20th, and Neptune is still retrograde, causing a lot of deja vu stuff going on. So this is what's going on for us this month. I'm sure there's a lot more other stuff out there, but these were just the high points I wanted to touch on. And no, I'm not an astrologist, okay? So get you some good ones. There's some super wonderful ones out there. I love the Leo Kings, Stormy Grace, Kelly. I think they're super awesome and I love their energy. However, there's a ton others out there too. Now, with that being said, let's talk about your energy this month, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on. I think, for instance, I'm going to tell you there's so many messages that were coming through for me when I was meditating on you guys, and definitely it's going to be with the number 8. It's going to have something to do with movement, creativity. I don't know why I want to tell you legs, and you got to know how to use them. Some of y'all are going to be walking away from things that no longer serve you. The fact that you got 2 spiders from 2 different decks really stood out to me, and it was really odd. When it happened, I was like, that's super odd. Anyways, let's talk about what spider energy is saying. And this is what's coming in for you this month. As far as, like, you might not be feeling it as of today because it is September 1st. It might be creeping on in later on down the road. And this read is for Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, sun, moon, and rising. So apply what fits you. Okay. Now, this is about rebirth, death, resourcefulness, being very cunning. Think about the body. It's shaped in a number 8. It has 8 legs. It's a symbol of infinitive possibilities, okay? This is about having patience in getting what you want. What is your prey? Are you the prey? Are you working on the prey? What are you doing with your web? So this is about the weaver of your fate. Also dealing with those shadow aspects of yourself, Scorpio, that are kind of scary to you, and just putting it out there, being who you are and being proud of it. Pay attention to how things are unfolding this month and wait for the right moment to go in, okay? This is about strength and gentleness, definitely feminine energy coming in. I am getting a birth already. Just because the Dancer of Joy is all about giving birth, Spider is feminine energy, and then we have the word new life. So therefore for me, somebody gonna have a baby, somebody's getting pregnant, there's something new being birthed in your system right now, Scorpio. So now let's go on to what's going on mentally for you. And that is a dancer of joy. And if you see, it's like this person is birthing something new. I call it, I have an explicit word for this card, but I'll keep it rated G, okay? They're popping stuff out. Okay, but this is like, for me, this is like an exuberant energy that's coming out from you. This is like new life is being born in your mind, mentally. Okay, not just spiritually, but it's like you got all these great ideas, these new things you want to start, and you're ready. But I think it's about you finding the joy in this new beginning, because it looks like an ending. It looks like something's not going your way, but this is really the beginning. And this is where you're creating your web, and your web is your story. And this is where you're making things happen. Okay, so physically, how to work with that spider energy. It talks about writing. It talks about the creative spark and how to express it, and the stories that inspire and enlighten. So not only can your story help you, but it can help others. I don't know what you're going through this month, or what you went through last month or over the years. I feel like the number 8 is significant, whether it's 8 days ago, 8 weeks ago, 8 months ago, 8 years ago, but it's something with an 8. If you turn the 8 sideways, you get the infinitive sign. And that's why I'm telling you the possibilities are infinitive and what you can do with this energy that's coming through for you. A very feminine energy, very creative energy is coming through. And harness it. Use that to get ahead. Journaling is going to be good for you this month. Reading is going to be good for you. Anything that can get that energy out that's been caught up for so long. Okay? Now, physically, spiritually, we have new life. And I think Virgo got this card too, which was like yesterday. Anyways, new life is coming through for you, which is the number 39, which when we bring it down, it comes down to the number 3. Okay, so 3, once again, birth, rebirth, mother, father, son, mother, father, child, however you want to look at it, but it's the Trinity. Okay, now, this is about birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, getting that fresh air, big baby, and renewing yourself. I also think it's about perspective for you. Being able to see beyond what's in front of you, beyond the mundane, having hope, and allowing your heart to be filled with enthusiasm. Your relationships may be renewed, or you may be ending some so that you can be beginning some. I feel like this is a month of rebirth and change for you. Okay, now when I pulled a Seeds of Shakti card to kind of clarify what the spider energy was trying to say to you, and it's about the camel, and it wants you to know that you're very resilient and your energy is infinite. And when I think about the spider, I think about your crown and your brow chakra, and I just really think about harnessing that purple energy, harnessing that Anja energy that's going to really push you forward to that next spot. Because you're going to be very resourceful, very cunning, very patient. I mean, just look at this camel's face. I'm like, look, it's like, I wish a bitch would. I mean, she's like really ready for you. And then I think about the humps on the camel and how it stores the water and how it keeps everything there, and it takes its time to get to where it's going. But guess what it's doing? It's still going. And that's the point, Scorpio. You're still going. Your opportunities are there, and it's infinite what you can do with it. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into your read. And I have pre-shuffled the deck. However, we're going to say a quick little prayer and shuffle them again. Saints to tell bless these cards for Scorpio for the month of September. Sun, moon, and rising. Show us clear and concise messages and guidance as we move forward. And bless these cards. As I cut the deck before we begin to shuffle, some of y'all are dealing with a fire sign, and you are harnessing either the Magician energy or the Queen of Wands. This is telling, look at, they both have wands, right? They're both going to create something. The thing about the Magician is he created everything, okay? He created everything. That wand is magic. The Queen of Wands is magic. I feel like you are weaving magic right now. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Let's see what's going on. Show us the energy. Scorpio, remember we're dealing with rebirth energy. So anytime we're going through a rebirth, it's not always going to be puppy dogs and ponies and fucking roses or anything. But, hey, we know that something's on the other side. And I think that's what Dancer of Joy is really trying to say to you. Okay? All right. Now, I have been rolling the number 6 for you guys quite thoroughly. And I think the number 6 represents, for me, since it's the highest one, I'm going to say there's something about 6s and 8s for you this month. Okay. Now, there she is. That is your past. You know what? That came out for Virgo also in the past. Scorpios, are you and Virgos hanging out? Dealing with the same issues? Anyways, next card, 7 of Cups. Ooh, I got the king of this. Some of y'all are dealing with a Capricorn. OMG. This is a family situation for some. Okay? And we got this moon energy. And just to let you know what's behind the moon is the Princess of Discs. So yes, I do feel like you're dealing with some family stuff going on, Scorpio. And we'll see how that plays out for you guys. However, I'm going to move you in a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Okie dokie, here we go. Hopefully my battery does not die. So in the past, we have this Queen of Wands energy. So either this is you or this is somebody you're dealing with. And this energy that's coming through for you, this is enlightenment. Look what's coming through her thought process. It's like confidence, it's exuberance. And she is looking straight at her wand because she is about to create something. So you are either dealing with this fire sign or you are this fire sign. We are going to go ahead and clarify what she wants to tell you. Or he. Remember, this is a general read, not a personal read. Don't be hitting me up with some crazy stuff, okay? He can hit me up with it, but I might not respond if it's too mean. But if it's nice, I respond. Let's see what's going on with the Six of Wands. With that Queen of Wands. Are we ready? And it's another 6. Huh? Oh, I know you heard me shuffle. So I do feel like this is you and a partner and you guys are creating something, but you're at the moment, we are feeling very stuck. And Scorpio, I don't know if you're dealing with this or somebody in your family is dealing with this, some kind of addiction, some kind of karmic tie. The devil in front of the 7 of Cups, that's kind of like, for me, like that's like, hey, watch out with the drinking, watch out with the overindulgence, watch out if you're having like promiscuous evenings or whatever you want to call it, because in the present moment, the movement is you had creative energy coming through, and now you feel like you're carrying all this burdens, you're being pulled in all kinds of directions, and you're stuck. But the truth of the matter, what's hidden, is that there's too many options, there's too many things being hurled your way, and you need to pick what it is you want. And that's why I think writing is going to help you this month. Because to be honest, when you write things down, guess what happens? They manifest. There's a different energy that's coming out for you now. So with that being said, the 7 of Cups is coming through right here as the hidden influence. There needs to be a choice. There needs to be a decision on what you want to do. Okay? Now, the advice is the King of Discs. So whether this is an actual person for you or an actual energy, this is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And I know I say Virgo all fucked up, but anyways, Virgo and you might got something going on. I kind of feel more like Capricorn energy because of this going on right here. But hey, whatever it is, the advice is to act, this is going to sound really rude, act like a man and stop acting like a boy. Act like a woman. Put your big girl panties on and make that decision. Because if not, it's not going to move. It's going to feel stagnant. It's going to feel stuck. And it's going to be done for all the wrong reasons. Greed, sex, all like the 7 deadly sins when I think about this. Temptation, those kinds of things. So be very clear on what you want. Remember, we're going through a rebirth. And when I just said, like, usually when you're going through a rebirth, guys, it's not like puppy dogs and ponies. No, I know I've already said that. It's more like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Not again. You just kicked me down to pick me back up to kick me down again. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm overwhelmed. It's too much. I'm just going to go have a drink. I'm just going to go smoke a joint. I'm just going to go do this. I'm going to go eat a cake. And I didn't say a piece. I said a cake. Yes. Or I'm going to go and buy these brand new shoes that I don't even need. And then I'm going to worry about my bills. It's just something that you're doing to cover what's really hurting. And this is a lot of people that you're dealing with, because I have like a father-son vibe, mother-father. It's something in the family or even a group of friends that is becoming overwhelming, but it's something that you feel very tied to, Scorpio, and you're carrying that energy for them. And you don't have to carry that energy. Now, we have this King of Disc here, and he's just like cold chilling. And let's see what his advice, let me make sure it's supposed to be with this deck. Is this where the advice needs to come from? Okay, so it's going to come from the Babylonian Tarot. And he wants to tell us something, Scorpio. I have a feeling that we need to get a clarifier for this Seven of Cups. I think that's it right there, because the cards don't want to go anymore. No? Okay. Sorry, I'm just shaking everything today. I'm all super excited. It's been too long, guys. It's been way too long since we've hung out. Sorry. How a lot happened. A lot happened. Another 6. All right. Let's see here. 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, so the advice is you're not done with a situation that you're highly emotional about. So once again, if I were gonna tell you the story of the 8 of Cups, and when it's reversed, I feel like we have to go back to the 7 of Cups. I think you have to go back to this hidden influence of bad choices or being seduced or being tempted. Don't go back to it. You got to be a man about it, okay? I have a Tamia song coming to my head. I don't even remember what it is. At the bottom of my deck, I have Judgment. So this is definitely about a choice that you have to make, whether it's about an earth sign or it's you, Scorpio, wanting to return to something. I think you need to really be clear about the energy and about what web you're weaving, because that's what you're going to get caught up in, okay? That's what I can't even talk. So it's about communication. Now, this Prince of Disc reversed is the possible outcome, and I think this is what happens if you decide like to go back. That's how I'm getting it, because you're going back to this, which goes back to this, okay? And this guy is not even like wanting to be a part of this. It's just like not wanting to be there. For some, you're dealing with a child or a younger earth sign who is done, and they have like the wrong motives. And it might be a decision that you have to make between an older man or a younger man, or older woman and a younger woman. But there's something going on here between those two that you keep going back and forth about, and it's about this, okay? As I cut the deck, I told you Judgment on the bottom with the Ace of Cups reversed. It's a decision, and it's gonna lead to where like you feel like you're unloved, or you just don't love being in this situation for that person, okay? So I kind of want to see what this possible outcome with the King of Disc is about. I'm going to tell you secrets will be revealed soon because of the moon showing up, okay? I need like some shuffling music. No, they don't want to tell me. It might not be with this deck. I'm going to try one more time, and if it doesn't come out, I'm going to try a different deck. Okay, one more. Okay. Ha! A 6. Holy moly, this is the whole damn family. It's the Queen. 3 of Cups. Okay, this, oh, good Lord, yes. Okay, this is what's going on for some of you, because I have the 3 of Cups and then the King of Cups. Some of y'all, this is a family situation, okay? This is either a merging of families. We're dealing with having to merge families. We're dealing with maybe getting an extra child. Things are changing in the family structure, or changing in a unit, okay? Whether it's a group of friends, whether, oh, I think my battery's about to die. Whatever it is, but something is changing. So you have to be very aware of the energy that's coming through for you. Now, what I do pick up is I'm going to see what is the best way to deal with this right here, because I have the moon with 2 queens. The 2 queens are upright, okay? So this might be 2 women that are coming through to help you, or 2 people that are coming through to help you. Let me see which one it is right here. Is this for Scorpio from that? Is this for Scorpio? No. Okay. So, Goose. Take time to rest, recuperate, rather than continuing moving on. So what the goose does, so the geese, they travel in that big V, right? I think the Virgo got this too. Damn. And the stronger ones go in the front and the weaker ones go in the back, right, to fight the air. The thing is, if one goes down, they all go down. So that's what's going on. It's like you're carrying all these burdens and all these things about other people. And the truth of the matter is, you need to trust your intuition and realize that this cycle is over and you need to move on, because you got all you need to create the magic. I'm also going to tell you, there's a lot of like illusion and temptation and all kinds of like smoke and mirrors going on with this magician, devil, and Seven of Cups energy, and you wanting to go back to it. Really weigh your options. Really be like the King of Pentacles. Be patient, be hardworking, and fight for what is right for you and not for someone else. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you this month. I do kind of feel it's family oriented. You do have some earth-like energy around you, so be very careful with greed. Be very careful with overindulgence. Be very careful of returning to old ways when you're going through this rebirth. Okay, because you have the opportunity for a new life, but it's your choice if you want to take it or not. So that is what I'm getting for you this week. I kind of wanted to clarify that Seven of Cups real quick, and I'm hoping that this doesn't go out on me. Let me see if I do it with this deck. Should it be done with this deck? So if you're wondering what I'm using my pendulum that was gifted to me, and I use it just to make sure that it's supposed to come from this deck, because I have like 6 or 7 decks on my table right now that I'm kind of using. So before each read, I basically ask which cards want to be used. That's why they've been different lately if you're cross-watching. I think that's going to be it, and I want to see what's up with the Seven of Cups. Whew, the Tower just wants to fly out. So I kind of want to see what we're being disillusioned about, okay? Oh, doesn't want to show me, and I'm trying to beat I'm like on the last leg of this battery. Okay, here we go. You're bored, you're tired of it, you're ready to move on. So I'm going to tell you, it may be with a fire sign too, or there is somebody from your past coming back with strength reversed. You're still there as the King of Cups. I think you know that there's something better, and you know you need to walk away. That's the hidden influence. But you have so many freaking things on the table and so many options and so many temptations. You don't know what to do, and you're about to turn back to something that's really not meant for you. All right? So that is your read this month, Scorpio. Be very careful. Goose energy. Be loyal to those who deserve your loyalty. That is all I got to say, baby. Now, your overall card is Mount Sinai. Now, when I asked if I should read from the past, it told me more the present. So it says, right now you may feel the things you hold as morally or ethically sacred are being challenged or abused. When people feel like this, it can eventually lead to revolution or fanaticism. Would you ever take an extreme stance? It says Mount Sinai offers you perspective. Heal any rift with those you should be holding close. Do something today, however small, a text, a call, or a letter, to get the relationship back on firm ground. You can rebuild your world starting with yourself and your family. The potential. Ask yourself, what is it you worship, or whether someone or something is worthy of your attention. Are you yearning for something that's not really there for you, an unrequited love, or do you desire something else out of your reach? That's that Seven of Cups energy. So, yes, this is Mount Sinai. Yes, this is Moses, so it talks about God. Please do not send me mean messages. When God demanded that no one should worship false idols, perhaps it was to prevent us from wasting our energy on something that has no spiritual value. Consider carefully what you wish for. Would it really bring you a better life? For example, I wish I had a better job. Do you really want that job because you want to be moving up for the right things, or you just want it because you want more money? It's like having to look at the root cause of that issue. All right, your crystal for this month is labradorite, and this is for psychic development, meditation, and responsibility. The energies of the stone calls on us to be honest and responsible with our gifts, and that's being our resources. Remember, with camel, often it is the fear of responsibility or the unknown that hinders spiritual development. This will help you overcome those fears. It's protective and deflects unwanted interference, and it cleanses your aura. With the main focus in the upper chakras, which is your upper 3 chakras, your crown, your brow, and your throat, okay?
So brain, eyes, and thyroid. It can help find diseases in the body. It's great for gout. And you remember we saw all those legs. So I did think about circulation. Check your blood pressure. Make sure those things are going great. Drawing this card signifies that it's time to be open with your spiritual path. What fears hold you back from the unknown? How can you process this with your higher self? So I'm going to tell you, create your story that's best for you and let those things that are clouding the way go away this time, okay? Don't return to those. You have to be strong and you have to be independent. And yes, if this is a family issue, there is possibly dealing with somebody who has a drinking, drug, or some kind of temptation in the family. So be very, very, very careful with them. My prayers go out to you, and may this be a great month. This does not have to be gloom and gloom. That's not what this is about. This is telling you to really look at your options and think about why you're doing the things that you're doing. Question your own motives, use your creative energy, and be very, very, I would say creative is what your word is, because you have the spider twice, all right? And you got new life. So for those of y'all expecting babies, congratulations. And those of you giving birth to new projects and ideas, congratulations. Big, big love, lots and lots of hugs. Keep Hurricane Harvey survivors and family members and everyone who's going through this wake of the storm and the aftermath in your prayers. All of Texas, Louisiana, and everyone else out there. Big, big hugs. I pray that all goes well for you. If you're interested in a reading, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com. If I don't return to you really, really quickly, it's because I lost electricity, baby. Be blessed, guys, and have a wonderful month.